It's not just something that's for money, for clout. No, 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 no. I actually want to help people. I want people to benefit from this. Hello everyone, my name is Shione Sutoengwa. You can call me Swiss ST, and welcome to my new podcast. The name of this podcast is going to be The Book of Swiss. Many of you might be like, sure, isn't that quite narcissistic? I don't know, bruh, I don't care. It's a really nice name, and I even took the time to redefine the word Swiss. I redefined the word Swiss to story, so book of stories. The reason why I did this was because the purpose of this podcast is to share people's different passions, share people's different stories. A story is very important. A story can make or break someone. A story can inspire people. A story can keep someone driven, you know? So that's literally the basis of this podcast. To share stories about people's passions and create a community around that, so that we have like-minded individuals that are able to help each other grow and help each other level up to the next level. So one of the main reasons why I decided to start this podcast is because the internet is filled with a lot of uninspirational people, in my opinion. The reason why I say this is because a lot of them are very unrelatable. You know, there's so many people, like, these are people that have already made it. And a lot of us are still in the process of getting there, you know? I haven't yet made it, but I'm going to make it, but like, you get what I mean, right? A lot of us haven't yet made it, and we need a more realistic guide. We need a more realistic picture to look up to. So the purpose of this is to interview people and have conversations with people that are just like us. Someone that's on their grind, someone that's trying every day, someone that's working on their passions to grow them and essentially become future leaders. This is a podcast for future leaders. This is a podcast for future thought leaders, future visionaries, you know, from artists to photographers to future politicians to activists on climate change. I'm willing to talk to anyone, you know, give them a platform to talk about their passions. And then we help them grow. We help, as a community, help everyone grow. So this podcast is based around three main objectives. Number one is to shine a light on people and their passions. Number two is to create a community of like-minded individuals. And then number three is to create a platform where people can gain inspiration. Like I said, that's one thing that's very much lacking. Like, yeah, these guys, you know, Iman Ghazi, whoever you want to look up to, I don't know who people look up to. I myself struggle with that because a lot of the people aren't realistic. So I really want to help facilitate this for people, you know, something that's more realistic, something that's more down to earth. People that are our age, that are maybe from the same place as you, you know. I'm not going to limit who I interview. I'm not going to be stuck to black, white. Though in the beginning, I'm going to probably be interviewing a lot of black people because those are the people that I know. But the purpose of this podcast is to grow and be an international thing whereby we can talk to different people and join them along their journey, you know. Understand how they got there, what they're doing, what made them passionate about what they're passionate about, you know. This too is a passion project. Like this is something that I'm passionate about. I'm probably not gonna make any money off of this for the longest time, but like that's okay. I'm okay with it. I just want to share. I want to do something that is going to help people. Do something that's going to benefit people in the long term. Do something that's going to provide a platform for people to grow. Oh yeah, something I'm very excited about with this podcast. I have a quote for the podcast. Well, a universal quote. I don't know if universal is the right word to use, but essentially, my podcast quote is going to be strong enough to have it all, too weak to take it. Most of you might recognize this from the Green Goblin and Spider-Man, but that's not the important part. The important part is that so many of us have the opportunity to have whatever we want. Kinda. But we just don't take the chance. We don't take the step forward to go and do it. We don't take that final step. We don't follow through, you know? It's like this with this podcast. I've been thinking about this for at least 6 months, but I was hesitant. I wasn't taking the step, you know? Strong enough to have it, too weak to take it. I'm here. Clearly I have the strength for it because I'm here, but I just didn't do it. You know, I had the platform, I had the facility, whatever I needed, it was there, but I just didn't take it. And that's another thing with this podcast. We want to inspire people to take action. You know, don't be afraid to do your passion. Yes, it might not make the most sense, but you need to be smart with it. You know, I once asked someone that's important in my life, what do you think about passion? And they said passion is overrated. You need to do what makes business sense. And I started thinking, I was like, so what if you do something that you're passionate about that makes business sense? That makes more sense, doesn't it? So here we are, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to have conversations with people. There's a long list of people that I want to interview. Hopefully, as time goes on, we're going to be able to meet more people, you know, people with greater stories, people with amazing things. Yeah, I hope you guys can join me on this journey. I hope you can like, share, comment, subscribe to this channel, obviously. That's the most important thing. But I hope you can share this because you understand the reason why I'm doing this. It's not just something that's for money, for clout. No. I actually want to help people. I want people to benefit from this. You know, there's not a lot that you can really do in life that benefits people. A lot of this stuff is selfish, you know. A lot of the things that people do is very selfish. So I want to move away from that and actually, you know, at least do one thing in my life. Well, one thing. I do this. I want to at least do one thing in my life that benefits people. Yeah, so that's the purpose of this podcast. The Book of Swiss, the Book of Stories. I hope you can join me in this concept, in this story, in this journey of mine. Thank you.